Welcome back to the Football Manager 24 Cambridge United Road to Glory. We hope to try to maintain what has been a remarkable start to the season so far. We're 4th in League One after 9 games. I don't know how we've done it either, but long may it continue. I'd like your feedback, please, in the comment section here if you could. I obviously record these in 3-ish, 2.5 to 3 to 4 hour chunks, and they get uploaded in one go as like an edited highlight video anywhere from 25 to 40 minutes long. Would you rather, to get the Football Manager content more regularly, I kind of split each stream into 2 smaller videos that are between 10 and 20 minutes each, and you get more regular Football Manager content on this second YouTube channel? Is that something you prefer, or would you rather wait a little bit longer and have the bigger videos to watch? It's entirely up to you. I don't mind either way, but it's just something I thought of to maybe get the FM content to you a bit more regularly, obviously, than at present every 3 or 4 days. So I'll do that for this stream, and then I'll gauge the feedback in the comments and what the view levels are like, and we'll take it from there, basically. But at the moment, we're going to start with Exeter at home in the Carabao Cup third round. Third round of the Carabao Cup. Then we've got Derby away, who are top of the table. That's probably not going to go well. Barnsley are really good in real life, but they're bottom of the table here. Burton away is not straightforward. Don't really care about the Papa Johns. And then Shrewsbury, Cheltenham, Portsmouth, Carlisle. We've got some form teams to play and some out of form teams to play. And, yeah, we'll wait and see how things go. But we'll take it game at a time, episode at a time. And drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more. Come and join me on Twitch and watch it all unfold. Link in the description down below. And I'll just crack on, shall I? Hey, we've got a new scout. Mariano Jimenez. Nice. Now, recommend me a player and I'll send you on an intensive language course. I can't believe I'm saying this. Sorry, Carles Puyol, but you're not good enough to work for Cambridge United. That's not a sentence I ever thought I'd say ever in the history of ever. Go on then. We're all set. We're all set. We're ready to go. Ryan Bennett will be the captain for the day. They never seem to agree with my team sheet when I rotate, but it hasn't... I'm going to jinx myself here, aren't I? It hasn't cost us so far. You can see their starting lineup there. I'm not sure how heavily they've rotated. Reece Cole's decent. Jack Etchison up top will be a threat. I'd like to say we're good enough to deal with this. Play without pressure and have fun as always. I always, in these early stages, try and temper expectation and lessen the pressure on them. And if they just play with freedom and calmly, then surely the results will be better that way. Gas has been okay, but Fajiri's been the better goal scorer. Sele Kaiko with the delivery from the corner. Oh, Ryan Bennett, captain for the day, with the header from the corner. The first goal we've scored from a corner like that this season. We haven't really delved into the set-piece editor and set-piece creator so far this year, but that is top draw, or bottom corner in fact, from the captain. We lead in the cup. Partridge, Harper, see the number 10 in the middle, waiting for it. There he is. We picked him out, but unfortunately my defence did not. Musquat scores a good goal, and Exeter are level in the Carabao Cup that we've played so far this season. Good challenge. Great challenge by Okadina. That surely saved a certain goal. That's making up for... It wasn't even a mistake, really, to play the guy onside. Never mind, they scored anyway. Admiral Musquat with his 8th goal of the season for Exeter City. And unfortunately, in the space of 4 minutes, we've gone behind. Okay, we've got a corner again. Momentum is definitely in our favour right now. Can we get something from the corner, perhaps? From the set piece. We've already scored 1 today. We are not going to score another, but at least we can keep it alive, maybe. Fajiri on off the bench here. As an inside forward who cuts inside the box and forwards the ball into the back of the net. 2-2 in the 70th minute. This cup game is far from over. We are headed to penalties. Gas can take one. Adam May can take one. We'll select 8. Hopefully we don't need 8 to get the win. Show courage of your convictions and leave no room for regret. We're winners. In before we lose. Fujiri Okunabiri buries it. Their goalkeeper's injured as well. He said that Stevens had cut his hand, and their goalkeeper's hurt too. It's definitely an issue, isn't it? Sale Kai with a second penalty. Buried. Come on, Yellers. Okay. 2-2. In 2 different places. Gas. Don't let me down, pal. You nearly let me down, pal. Trevitt for Exeter. Oh, I thought Stevens was so nonchalant there. I thought he just missed and it had gone wide of the target. He didn't miss. Adam May off the bench in the game. Can you make the ultimate impact here? Yes, that was similar. I thought that was going wide as well. The keeper just looking at it, it seems. On loan from Brighton, Hinchy. Played very well. Has lost his spot in the starting lineup because of the return of Cousins and May from injury, but still putting the team first rather than being spiteful and missing a penalty on purpose. And maybe Jack Stevens can send us through to the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. It's really frustrating that we don't get any money from this particular cup run because we'd have had loads of new finances come in. It's 5-5. I said I hoped we don't go to 8. It looks like we might do. Ryan Bennett from the spot. Got great composure. We specifically chose him to take this penalty. And he's buried it well. I am going to split this stream into 2 separate videos, but this first game of the stream is actually going to be quite elongated highlight-wise with this penalty shootout. And it's still going. It's 6-6. Oh, buried. 8-8. We might be here all night, lads. George Thomas. Yep. 9-8. And before... this goes on so long that the whole video is just this penalty shootout. If it goes on much longer, I'm just going to cut it even more harshly. Jules. Berries. 9-9. Oh my God. Harrison Dunk. Mr. Cambridge United. Saved by Woods. Harrison. He's taken 10 penalties. 19 technically, but finally someone has missed. And it's someone for the wrong bloomin' team. Here comes Harper. Yep. We are Exetering the cup, unfortunately. 10-9 on penalties. That was exhausting. Come on then. Jordan Cousins is lacking match fitness, but he certainly should be good enough to at least last an hour or so. Should be fit enough to be able to do that. Derby's team is very good. They are top of the table for a bloomin' reason. And I think we might be about to find out exactly what that reason is in a bit more detail. Nobody's expecting anything from us today. No pressure whatsoever. Cambridge drew this game 0-0 in real life and had to work damned hard for it. Handshakes, firm handshakes on the touchline, but I don't know how confident I am of being able to get anything from this. Derby are smashing the league. They're certainly better in-game right now than they have been in real life. But to be fair, so are we. Less than 20 minutes left to go. This is why Derby have well over 60% possession. They're just really patient with it. And we're not necessarily pressing them too much when they've got it in that sort of area. Oh, they just had an extra man over at the back post. Tyrese John Gills with his 8th goal of the season. And top of the table, Derby will probably stay top of the table as they take a 1-0 lead. We tried our best. And unfortunately, our best hasn't been good enough to get anything. He hit the post in the first half. George Thomas isn't able to find the goal at the end of the second half. And unfortunately, it will be just our second league defeat of the season so far, I believe. Leyton Orient so far. George switched off, apparently. Suit yourself, pal. Oh, it's our 3rd defeat. We lost to Wickham as well as Leyton Orient. And now we've lost to Derby. Not to worry. The only thing we're worried about at the moment is being clear of that red bit at the bottom. And we're 10 points clear of the relegation zone. So I'm still happy enough with that. 3 to 6 weeks with a twisted ankle. Oh, balls. Go on, Lewis Simper. Winning Harrogate again with a goal-scoring performance. You love to see it. Good lad. How's he growing? Very well. Ratings. Keep going, Simps. He's got 2 goals as well already this season, to be fair. Let's try and get Soleil involved a bit more in the attack. Give Fajiri a bit more support. So Barnsley at home. John McAtee, Devante Cole, Adam Phillips, Nicky Cadden, Herbie Kane, Glenn Ray, Jordan Williams. Good team, that, isn't it? How that team is bottom of the table, I've no idea. But we'll actually challenge them for the first time to go and put in a performance. Barnsley are bottom of the table. If we can motivate them well here, then we might be able to compound Barnsley's so far miserable season. Free kick for us. Decent position. Danny Andrew to whip the ball towards the goal. And whipped it is. And up goes Jordan Cousins. And Bennett's there. Fajiri from the edge of the box. Fajiri deflected. It'll be a corner. We are bossing the game so far. It's going very well. But we haven't yet taken the lead. I have a feeling we might need to before the end of the game to ensure we don't get caught on a counter. We've only gone and done it. Fajiri Okanabiri with his 5th goal of the league season. And we are up and running at the Abbey Stadium. That is very much with the run of play. A free kick in a good position here as well. We could maybe pick up a second. Oh, can we ever? Danny Andrew with his 1st goal of the season. When he had the free kick earlier that was whipped from out here, I was about to say, we haven't really done that much from free kicks yet. Danny Andrew hasn't been that good at taking them when shooting. And I was thinking about maybe, in the summer, looking for a free kick taker and a set-piece specialist. Maybe we don't need to. Danny Andrew on the score sheet. It's 2-0 Cambridge. 2 goals in 4 minutes. Hopefully Barnsley don't have some sort of fight. We've got 73% possession. What is happening at Barnsley this season? Connell with a free kick for Barnsley. McAtee's there at the back post. Big Ryan Bennett does superbly. Danny Andrew, weirdly the one man left forward from the defensive set piece is not the obvious, but it's working so far. Soleil looking for Digger. Talk about runners. 4 of them just sprinted through there. All ran offside, but now have gotten their positional sense back. Danny Andrew with a delivery, and we might be in for another one maybe. It somehow squeezes in. Roberts, what are you doing there, mate? I don't know whether he slips. We'll have a look at the replay, but Brophy has slammed that home from an angle, and it's somehow found its way into the back of the net, and it's Cambridge 3, Barnsley 0. It's a header. That's a goalkeeping mistake. No question about it. He's throwing his arms up, Roberts. I think the rest of your teammates are going to be doing that to you, mate. Oh, the keeper's made another mistake. Roberts gets 2 hands to it and can't keep it out. It was 4-0 the other way around in real life. I honestly don't understand how we're doing this season, but what a header by Digby. Keeper's flapping at it. It's 4-0 Cambridge. Talk about payback. Virtual payback for the real life result. We're still 3 points inside the playoffs. It's 1 minute added on per goal. But who would ever say no to a 4-0 home win against one of the best teams in the league that are somehow bottom at this particular moment in time? Arguably, maybe not even arguably, the best game of our season so far. Although we did have a 7-1 win earlier in the season, so maybe that is up there too. But considering the quality of opposition, that has to be right up there as well, doesn't it? It was 7-1 against Crewe, but 4-0 against Barnsley is something entirely different. Oh, sugar. We got the Barnsley manager sacked. Sorry, Mr. Collins. Sorry, Neil. To be honest, with a 14% win percentage and an 85% loss percentage, it's not really that much of a surprise. And, well, we pray that Burton away has the alternate result from real life as well. 2-1 we lost. Can we win 2-1 instead? Advice for someone playing FM for the first time, Lewis, is always to either play as a big team so that you're guaranteed relative success, because it's easier to learn a game when things are going well than when things aren't, or play as your supported club, because then you know that team inside out and know how to set them up and can pick up everything else on top of that. That would be my advice for a new player. But as Tyler says in chat, Lelujo, Kev has loads of beginner guides that are great. I could say pick up where you left off last time. Last time I did that, didn't really go that well. So I'll avoid saying that this time. Free kick Burton. In real life, they're the sort of side that just physically outplay you, outmuscle you, just batter you around a football pitch. And we're 1-0 down to them in the 22nd minute. I don't really know why it says Bal up there. Or I guess B-Al, Burton Albion, but surely it should say Burr, B-U-R. It's not really worth feeding back, that is it? It's just a personal preference. 1-0 down, that's certainly not a personal preference. Ah. Okay, well, 2 people have scored their first goals of the season for Burton so far in this one. And in, again, a quick turnaround in about 4 minutes. Apparently we're sinking without a trace. Burton 2, Cambridge 0. Well, there goes the old reverse scoreline, eh? I'd like to see a fix for the scoreline. Liam Bennett down the line. Into Jack Lancaster. Squared across. How have you missed from there, Fajiri? I will be honest with you, pal. I could have scored from there, and my legs don't work. And I'm pretty sure that's one of the most frustrating performances of the season. I don't understand how we can have 70% possession and still concede 13 chances on goal. I am far from pleased with that result, and they'll know why. I don't really need to go too ham on them, too in-depth. They know exactly why I'm displeased with that result, and there's not really any surprise in that at all, is there? That will probably bring us to a close for this first part of this Football Manager. Actually, no, you know what? We'll play one more. We'll play one more in this episode. I'm still trying to figure out what to do and where to do it with regards to splitting these episodes. A good spell on the pitch for Glenn. Not a good performance, unfortunately. Simps, both. Good performance and good spell on the pitch. Simps is having a good loan spell at the minute. Gillingham with Macaulay Bonne up top, who supposedly has 7 goals in 14 games so far this season, so he'll be a threat. Max Clark at left-back is very decent. Connor Masterson is a former Cambridge United player, albeit I think it was on loan from Bristol Rovers at the time. Or was it Bristol Rovers that he went to on loan after that when he was on loan from someone else? Can't recall off the top of my head, but some good players in there. Certainly, it's not going to be a straightforward result, but I certainly would like to see an improvement from everyone. It's a rotated 11, understandably, for the Papa John's Trophy. No one really cares as a fan about the Pizza Cup, but it's the opportunity to earn a little bit of money for the club, so I'll have to give it a little bit of, not preferential treatment, but a little bit of some sort of emphasis, because, to be fair, there's more opportunity to get money from this than there is from the Carabao Cup. We went on a good run in the Carabao Cup. We didn't really earn anything from it other than gate receipts, although whether the finish from Fajiri gives us a 1-0 lead in the 7th minute, whether the prize money from this is comparative to the gate receipts from the Carabao Cup, I don't know, because you're not going to get anybody turn up to Papa John's Trophy games. So it's kind of a mix. I don't know. I just like to win games and keep morale high, I suppose. Williams with the corner and half cleared. Yeah, that'll do. Sean Williams with a brilliant strike from the edge of the box. That's 1-1. Gillingham back level and in quite some fashion as well. Great technique. Not sure if it took a deflection or that was just the trajectory of the ball as it bounced. Bond nods it back to him. No, it was just the trajectory of the ball. It bounced right in front of Stevens. That's a difficult one to deal with. That's 1-1. It's Mackenzie looking for Nadazan. Oh, the power on that header from George Lapsley was very good. 2-1 Gillingham. All right. 3 minutes added on. 3 minutes added on, gone. And defeat in the Pizza Trophy. I'm proud of your efforts even if it wasn't to be. No, I'm disappointed. You got to be disappointed. To lose to a team in the division below you, regardless of competition or 11, is disappointing. And with Wycombe winning their game, and now Wycombe to play, having lost to them already in the league this season, doesn't bode well, because really done just getting a point from that, and then not needing to worry about the pizza trophy anymore for the rest of the season. But no, I won't give anyone a rest. They could be straight back into training for that. I'm not taking 2 defeats in a row. That will draw us to a close for this first episode of 2 that will come from this stream, though. Again, please do leave me your feedback in the comment section about the shorter, more regular episodes or longer, less regular episodes. I'd appreciate the feedback. You're the ones that consume the content, and I would prefer to give it to you in the way that's most likely to encourage you to consume it. So that will do us for today. 5 games thrown in there. To be fair, 5 games is still a decent episode, isn't it? Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and you won't miss out on more. Another episode will be coming to you very soon, of course, alongside F1 content too, and the My Player, which continues on FC24. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.